Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy Changeofplanz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
So,
Now
but
in
my
your
mom, she like it.
yeah. Now in your old New Orleans record that's featuring Kid,
Uh-huh.
you did mention your grandma.
Uh-huh.
Tell us about your grandma.
Oh, listen, bro. I love my grandma, bro. I ain't lying. Like, listen.
This your mom?
That's my
Dad?
mom.
Okay.
And my dad mom. And even in the song I mentioned about when my dad mom died, how I wasn't sad about it because I had just saw her and told her how much I love her probably like 2 weeks before that, right? And so with my mom's mom, who's still alive, she like 90 something, every time I see her, I joke with her. I told you I'm the youngest of 10, right? So my joke with my grandma is I always tell her, oh, I'm so glad you had 10. Because without that 10th one, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying, man? That's how I look at my grandma. I always had that appreciation for her that I needed her to survive for me to even be in this mother. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at her. So I just left. Matter of fact, I went down there before for Christmas. I brought the kids down to go see the family in Baton Rouge for Christmas. Man, I love my grandma, bro. My grandma, and matter of fact, I'm so spoiled, you think I'm playing. I never ate school lunch.
What?
Because it didn't taste like my grandma food. And you know, my grandma lived in the project. I used to walk from Phillip to, my grandma stayed in Jumboville Court, which was just a straight shot to my school, Phillips, which was then turned into Waters. This school don't exist now since the flood, because the flood wiped everything out. But back then, like, bro, I literally couldn't eat school lunch because it didn't taste like my grandma food. I'm like, man, I'm not eating that. I ain't lying. My grandma, to this day, when I go home, and even at 90-something years old, bro, gumbo ridiculous, son.
Oh, yeah?
Red beans and rice, turkey necks. Come on, bro. You better ask.
You got her cookbook?
Come on, no, listen, my mom got it though.
Oh,
Listen, listen. It ain't too many people in my family that can't cook, so they get it from my grandma. But yeah, my grandma the real deal, Luella, for real.
You nice with you can cook too?
Oh, hey, listen, you better ask. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Listen. Hey, yes, indeed. I love cooking. Yeah, I eat. My wife a fool too though. I ain't gonna lie. My wife, so I ain't married nobody that couldn't cook. My wife could cook her ass off too. So
I feel ya.
she be teasing me though, tell me I cook the same thing all the time. But it is what it is. I got my go-tos, you know.
It is what it is. Now I want to go back into this record. We're gonna talk about other records. But
I got you.
How did you get Kid on this record? And for the people who don't know, Kid was on Mr. Officer.
Oh yeah.
From featuring Lil Wayne featuring Kid. So some people might not know who he is.
No, listen, man, listen. I've been a fan of Kid. Like I in some way found out we kind of got some relatives that we might be cousins in some third way or some whatever. But that's neither here nor there. But I've been a fan of his, right? So when I made that decision that I was jumping back in and putting out a lot of music, by nature I just reached out to him, contacted him, letting them know I was, trying to work with him or whatever. But yeah, he just legendary from his squad updates. Dude could rap, man. That dude nice, bro. No, listen. And I ain't lying. When he sent me that verse, I almost had to rewrite my verse. I didn't. I ain't lying. When I heard his verse, I said, man, this nigga, he went hard on that thing. But my verse hard too. But yeah, no, Kid went like, yeah, he just, to me, you hating if you saying that dude ain't spitting. That dude be rhyming his ass off, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of him. So like I said, if I don't reach out to people I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So if I got somebody on the feature, it's because they said some shit that I was listening to. I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, one of my biggest things is I feel like I gotta believe you when I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
Like if you too overly gangster and you ain't telling me no real stories about, struggling, you ain't telling me nothing about what your grandma or your grandpa or your mom, like if everything you do is just sliding and shooting and you ain't got nothing that I like, man.
No substance.
Yeah, no substance to it. That I can't relate to it. That just sounds like action movie talk. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I really mean this, bro. This is why, and like I said, you got to check out the music. If the link in the bio, if you want to check my library as far as the 5 albums I got out. But I said this in the song, like, but for real, I know too many niggas that been killed to brag about killing. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I know my best friend got killed when I was 15. You know what I'm saying? My dad got killed when I was 3. That's just on personal level. But in my neighborhood, just in my cult way, you know what I'm saying? Just growing, like, so my point is, these niggas be rapping about killing and shooting like that shit funny. That shit ain't never funny when it's somebody you know. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it, but put the consequences on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good to, slide, ride, whatever you plan on doing, but doing all that shit and not talking about jail and talking about fearing for your life and shit like that and can't sleep at night. If you don't put that part in the rap, then you selling dreams. You know what I'm saying? So that's my big thing. I be focused on the truth. I like telling true stories like that, that people can relate to.
And you right about that. Speaking of true stories, you was like, man, they send you back, but I ain't never went nowhere.
Right, come on.
The witness. I'm
right.
like, what?
No, hey, listen, no, that track hard too. No, that track hard too, bro. Like, and I'm gonna say this to you, and I really mean this. And we talked about this over the phone as well. I literally have no part of my body that urge to be famous, like, cause I wanna shine and be famous. Nigga, I like making real music. That's it. It ain't nothing bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so some dudes' motivation is they wanna be famous, they wanna be out, they wanna have people screaming their name. Nigga, I've been with the same woman down there 20 years, nigga. I ain't like that. I don't like fast bras. Broad come up to me too fast, I'ma think different of her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm different. That type of shit don't excite me. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, and no disrespect if this your life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm dead serious. This is just me being straight up honest. Even young in LSU, me and my little partner, little white boy I used to hang with named Gary. Gary used to like go to strip club. I go there with him. I ain't never just like say, oh, I'm going to a strip club, right? But my point is this. Even then, just years and years ago, I couldn't stay in there because the whole while I'm in there, I'm thinking to myself, man, that's somebody's daughter. At a young age, that's how, and literally I would have to leave out them bitches. Like matter of fact, this is a true story. This is true story. So.
Talk to it.
True story. This is, and plenty of niggas could testify to this story. My partner, we probably 18, 19 at the time. My partner dad is a Kappa, right? He getting remarried, right? So we having a big party, big bachelor party, right? House party. Now we excited because we young, 18, 19, we get invited to this party that got some OG Kappas at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at this party, son, I no joke, they had about 7, 8 strippers in-house at the party, right? Nigga, I love women. Ain't nothing about me that don't like women, you hear me? Nigga, at that party, no joke, I went upstairs and went to sleep, nigga. True story. Cause that shit don't excite me.